12. 1996 Subaru Legacy Touring Wagon, GTB Limited. The GTB Limited version of the 1996 Subaru Legacy Touring Wagon was one of those quiet powerhouses that slipped under the radar. It came with a twin turbocharged EJ 20-flat-4 engine that delivered around 276 horsepower in Japan spec. This was serious performance hidden inside a long-roof family hauler. With Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system and a sport-tuned suspension, this wagon handled better than many coupes of the same era. What made it special was the way it disguised its capabilities. It had fog lights, a hood scoop, and alloy wheels, but nothing screamed performance. For enthusiasts, the GTB Limited became a cult favorite. It had the drivetrain of a rally car, the comfort of a long-distance cruiser, and the practicality of a wagon. Few cars from the 1990s balanced those traits so perfectly, and even fewer did it without drawing attention. If you think that was a hidden gem, wait until you see what Nissan did with a plain-looking sedan. It did not just hide power, it hid one of the best VTEC rivals Japan ever made. 11. 1997 Nissan Bluebird SSSZ. The 1997 Nissan Bluebird SSSZ was a car nobody expected to move quickly, let alone sound good doing it. At first glance, it looked like a bland four-door sedan built for fuel economy and daily commuting. But this SSSZ trim packed the SR20VE, a 2-liter four-cylinder engine, equipped with Nissan's NEO VVL variable valve timing system. This was Nissan's answer to Honda's VTEC, and it worked brilliantly. The engine produced about 187 horsepower, and once the high lift cam profile kicked in, it pulled hard all the way to redline with a throaty rasp that could rival some coupes. Paired with a manual gearbox and independent suspension, the Bluebird SSSZ had serious capability. It might have looked reserved, but on the right road, it was a sleeper weapon. To most, it was just another Bluebird. But to those in the know, this car could run circles around much flashier rivals. And with basic bolt-ons, the SR20VE could easily crack the 200 horsepower mark. This was a hidden gem among 90s sedans. Halfway in, and already these sleepers are putting most modern cars to shame. Drop a like if one of these caught you off guard, and share with someone who thinks they've seen it all. Now we shift gears from misunderstood sedan to overlooked wagon. Honda quietly released the next car with little hype, but under the skin, it was built to entertain. 10. 1997 Honda Orthia 2.0 GXS4. The Honda Orthia 2.0 GXS4 looked like a Civic wagon with a little extra cargo space, and in many ways that is exactly what it was. But Honda did not stop there. They added a 2-liter DOHC engine and paired it with a real-time 4-wheel drive system. Suddenly, you had a practical family wagon that could blast through all weather conditions and still hug the corners like a compact sports car. The Orthia shared much of its platform with the Honda CR-V and the Civic of the same era, but with a longer body and more suspension travel. The 2.0 GXS4 trim was the most desirable, offering the B20B engine, upgraded brakes, and an optional manual gearbox. It was not a speed demon, but it was responsive, torquey, and fun to drive. Because it looked so ordinary, it remained largely ignored even by Honda fans. But under the surface, the Orthia was a Swiss Army knife of a car. It did everything decently well and a few things brilliantly. And if you knew what you were looking for, it was one of the easiest sleeper wagons to pick up and build. From Honda's practical side, we shift gears into one of the wildest compact crossovers ever built. The next Mitsubishi looked friendly but drove like a turbocharged rally pod on stilts. 9. 1997 Mitsubishi RVR Hypersports Gear R. The 1997 Mitsubishi RVR Hypersports Gear R might win the award for the longest name and the most unexpected performance. This odd-looking mini MPV came with Mitsubishi's legendary 4G63T turbocharged engine, the same engine found in the early Lancer Evolution models. It made around 230 horsepower, sent through a 5-speed manual and full-time all-wheel drive. Suddenly, this family runabout turned into a low-key rally monster. Despite its upright stance and van-like appearance, the RVR was compact, light, and extremely agile for its shape. It had a short wheelbase, aggressive gearing, and loads of low-end torque. On the road, it launched hard and gripped like a spider. Off the line or through wet corners, it made much sportier cars feel nervous. It even had a hood scoop and side graphics if you wanted to show it off, but most owners kept it looking tame. Inside, it came with sporty bucket seats, a simple gauge cluster, and a surprisingly roomy rear row. It was fun, fast, and completely ridiculous in the best way. A car nobody took seriously until it left them behind at the next light. Now that we have seen Mitsubishi's sneaky side, let's head back to Toyota. The next one combines big body luxury with twin-turbo power and Lexus-level refinement. 8. 1997 Toyota Aristo V 300 Vertex Edition. The Toyota Aristo V 300 Vertex Edition was Japan's velvet glove hiding an iron fist. Known to most of the world as the Lexus GS 300, this version of the Aristo came equipped with a twin-turbocharged 2JZ GTE engine. Yes, the same engine that powered the iconic Supra. It produced around 276 horsepower in stock trim, but as every tuner knows, the 2JZ is capable of ridiculous power with just basic upgrades. What made the Aristo even more surprising was how refined it felt. It had plush leather seats, climate control for every passenger, and a quiet cabin designed for luxury cruising. But push the pedal and you unlocked a surge of boost that could leave sports cars in the dust. With rear-wheel drive and a solid automatic transmission, it became a highway bruiser in disguise. On the outside, the Aristo looked like an executive sedan. No flashy scoops, no aggressive spoilers, just clean lines and chrome accents. But under the surface, it was built for battle. A true sleeper in every sense, the V300 Vertex Edition is still one of the best-kept secrets of 90s performance luxury. After exploring Toyota's luxurious side, let's see what they were doing with wagons. The next entry looks like a Camry with a longer roof, but it hid a surprising twist under the hood.